Eloquent, fluent or persuasive in speaking or writing, to clearly express or indicate something. Anxiety, a nervous disorder characterized by a state of excessive uneasiness and apprehension, typically with compulsive behavior or panic attacks. Now, I could throw 100 words at you that would make you feel like I am the most eloquent speaker you have ever heard. Like how there's a million thoughts flowing through my head like waves crashing against a stone, waiting to be calm enough again to finally flow with ease. How the inside of my body is like a steel trap, my ribs are the cage, and my heart just so happens to be the animal waiting for someone to open the door with a shred of hope that what it has to say won't get it thrown back inside. How when I hear the words "I love you," I wonder what that person's definition of love is, because I've grown up learning that everyone's is different, and I wonder if it's the kind of love that wakes you up on a Saturday morning to the smell of coffee and a kiss on the forehead, or if it's the kind of love that will eventually close the cage door on my animal of a heart again when it just so happens to say something they don't like. How that moment when the feeling in my heart meets the thoughts in my head, it's like a beautiful storm that can be scary, sure, but that I always hope ends with a rainbow. How every time I go to speak, my heart screams yes, but my mind whispers no, and somehow I can hear the quiet, still voice of my mind better than I can hear the loud thunder of my heart. How whenever I reach for something I want, I can only get so far because I am an anxious person. My body starts to shake, and I hesitate like an animal that isn't quite sure if he can trust you just yet. But would you listen to it all if it came out in a stumbling of words because I just so happened to live with anxiety and not with eloquence? Would you care just as much if I tripped over my words like I so often do, but still meant what I said and spoke from my heart? It's hard to live with anxiety when my heart desires eloquence and nothing more. I introduced the most beautiful, poetic, eloquent words to my heart, but anxiety was there too, and it laughed, throwing the animal back into its cage. But I will try again tomorrow, because as we all know, you have to keep feeding an animal to keep it alive.